Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Cyrus North, and welcome back to some more LEGO Arts. So, in the last episode we finally did the showcase on LEGO 5 Nights at Freddy's. So now in this one, I'm finally getting around to doing a showcase on LEGO Logan and Lara from the movie Logan. And I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, Cyber, why did you wait now to do this? The movie came out last year. Why would you wait pretty much an entire year to do this showcase? Well, two reasons. One, and pretty much the big one, the channel did not exist at the time. So the only way I had showing this thing is through other formats of social media. And two, I've been busy with other major projects like FNAF, Detroit, which I'm working on another minifigure from that, Supernatural, and so many other sets. So it's sort of like went down to the point where it's just like, okay, when should I show this? So now I'm finally getting around to it. And I mentioned that I was going to showcase this when I did the Ghost Rider, but when looking at the figures, I realized that I can make some changes to them. So I finally did that. And that I finally got around to finishing these things up today. Like after I finished my college work, I finally got around to doing it. So now we can finally begin. So as you guys know the whole deal, we're going to take these minifigures one at a time, do a review on them, explain my process, why I went with this route, and then go from there. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Okay, so to begin this video off, of course, is Hugh Jackman's Logan. And this minifigure definitely went through a lot of changes. When I first made this minifigure, the whole outfit, it was there, but there were a couple of differences. Like, this was in a different shade of blue, and, the red spots, those are supposed to, represent blood on the suit, but the red I used back then, and then it made it look like... my mom said it looked like he was wearing a Hawaiian shirt, so you can imagine how embarrassing I was at that. I was like, oh my god, why did I do that? So I went back and immediately changed all that. Then I applied, of course, when doing that, I had to, give it a completely new shade of color and everything. And one of the main reasons was to, also apply, detailing and everything. Back then, the whole thing was just blank. Now there's actually something on the back. But, when I was working on this figure, one of the big things that I did was the arms, specifically the claws. When I was first doing it, I never liked on how LEGO made it for where, you can hold the claws. I always wanted, Logan to have, the claws coming out of his hands. So, these claws I modified a little bit. Originally, I just cut off, the hold, the handle, and then, super glued those on. Unfortunately, the glue went straight into the hands, so I couldn't... bend the hands. And then, yesterday, as I was, trying to figure out, okay, can I make this work? I accidentally twisted the hand enough to where it broke. So what I wound up doing is getting rid of those arms and then having to replace new ones. This minifigure actually first started out as a Wolverine minifigure, ironically. And then I pretty much, sacrificed it, as I like to claim it, and then reforge it, be given new life. And with the claws, I definitely wanted to try something different. And this was inspired when somebody else, did their Logan minifigure. What they did was, they got rid of the handles, of course, but they actually cut it for where the claws could actually be inserted into the hands. And at first, I thought, oh, this is going to be a little bit difficult for sanding-wise. But this was actually easier when doing a little spring cleaning. Hang on. I'll show you, this new toy that I got. Okay, Harold, can we, refocus out here? Okay, that's good, Harold. So, this thing is called a Petty Paws. I don't know if this thing is still made to this day, but this is basically a grinding tool. This thing is supposed to, smooth down, pet toenails, like dogs or cats. We never used this. We only got this thing for one of our dogs. But when we found this in the closet, I decided to, I'll take the cap off and just use this as a sanding tool. And it worked out so much better because I was able to, get the claws in the correct... Okay, Harold, refocus on that. Okay, thank you, Harold. I was able to, get them into the correct length and then apply it on much easier. And with these hands, I can bend them, I can move them, and it's a lot easier. And with the face, the Wolverine face, it definitely went through a lot of changes. So, like, one of the things that was inspired by YouTuber Michael MGF. You have YouTube's favorite Lego customizer. If you don't know who that guy is, I really recommend you check out his channel. He's amazing. But with his customs, so when he did his Logan, he actually gave it a 3D beard. And at first I thought that was like cool. I thought like, ooh, I should try that. And so I used, back then, like, I didn't use the molding clay I use now. I used a different kind of clay, and it did not work at all. It went bad. So, luckily though, it doesn't dry, so I was able to, like, give it a clean shave. And, you can kind of see, like, some, like, tan acrylic paint all there. It's because, like, since this is originally a Wolverine head, he's got, like, the giant sideburns. So, I took, like, some paint, and then like, got rid of those sideburns first, and then I went back to apply on, like, the beard. I was originally gonna do, like, a double face, but then I noticed, like, in the ears, and, like, the ears are where it's supposed to be, like, where the sideburns was originally where, I was kind of worried that, like, ooh, the beard would probably go there. So, I didn't apply on the rest of the double face, and plus, I don't think I can, yeah, well, I kind of can. Again, I can kind of remove the head. And, of course, like, this hairpiece, we're all familiar with this hairpiece. This is now the hairpiece we use for Superman, with the new, with my grinding, sanding. Which one? Comment below which one you think is the correct one. Grinding or sanding. But anyways, I used the tool and smoothed out some bits and pieces of the hair. Unlike some other minifigures I've done, the legs can actually bend, and so I can make him, like, run or jump, to do, like, cool Wolverine positions. So yeah, pretty much with this minifigure, out of the two, this one definitely went through a lot of changes, and I'm now really, really proud of this one. And I hope you guys are too. So then, let's go ahead and wrap the video up after we finish Lara. So, come on out, Lara! And last up in this video is Lara, aka X23. And I think this was one of the first short figures I ever built at the time, because back when I first started out as a customizer, the main things that I really did were, like, minifigures with more movable legs. And Lara was among one of the shorter minifigures that I've done, so I'm pretty proud of this minifigure, actually. The hair, this was, like, back when I first started out and, like, sculpting my own hair pieces. This was one of them. And then for, like, a specific hairpiece for Lara, I didn't have it, and I don't really have enough time to, like, go out and buy one. So I did, and so back then what I did was just, like, I took clay, and then, like, I sculpted out, whoops, sorry, my hands cannot hold. I sculpted out, like, how much the hair would be, and then, like, I carved in the lines, and then painted the whole thing, like, dark brown. I could, like, go back and, like, get a new hairpiece, but honestly, this one is not even that much, not even that kind of hard, and it doesn't really break, so it's just like, okay, I can work with this. The front, though, it's not really, and this was actually a short decal that I did, and I don't remember when I did this, but it was just, like, trying to make the unicorn. I really had to double check, like, Lara's outfits to see if I got it right and everything, and I am not that skilled detailing for where I can't do, like, detailing like this in real life. In digital-wise, I can make it somewhat recognizable as well, so I went ahead and did, like, the original decal thing, but in general, I have not reached that skilled of an artist yet. I hope to again one day. But really, like, the main changes that went on with Lara is her hands, like the claw hands. Oh my god, the claws. What was even going in my brain when I made the claws? These aren't the original claws, these are brand new ones. But the claws I did, I was aiming to do her single claw, but the clay that I used, it was stupid. And I pretty much just did, like, one claw, but drew a line down to represent two, and it looked stupid. It was horrible, so it's just like, I need to fix this. I was almost tempted to take some other pairs of claws that I had when I got a Black Panther minifigure, when I did Black Panther for Avengers. However, though, I felt those claws were a bit too long, and I could use those claws for, like, a different minifigure in the future. So, I'm not super proud of these claws. I feel like I could do better, but I'm much more satisfied with this. Way more than in the beginning. Like, if you guys could see how these minifigures started out, it would have, you could definitely tell that there was a lot of changes. So, yeah, pretty much in general, in general, oh yeah, the face though, I actually did this myself on Drawcast. On Drawcast, like, as usual, I took, like, a face, and then used that as a template, then modified it to look what Lara would look like from Logan. And yeah, pretty much that does it. So, let's go ahead and wrap this video up. And that does it for this episode of LEGO Arts. Again, sorry this took forever to do. I have my reasons though, and now that I have finally shown this, I can now put this at peace, and then move on to the next project. So, next episode is going to be, again, LEGO Detroit Become Human. I'm not going to say what it is, but I will say that it's going to be fairly short, because there's not really a whole lot to go on there. Some other projects I'm working on, I'm going through ideas of how to proceed through LEGO FNAF Wave 2, since you guys seem to be enjoying the first one pretty well. I'll be working ideas for LEGO FNAF Wave 2. I'm going through ideas of how to do modifications to LEGO Overwatch. I'm planning on doing all the minifigures that have been shown in the sets that we have seen. I might not get all the sets at once, but I'll definitely be aiming to get all the sets. Do reviews on each of those sets, and then do a full custom showcase on the minifigures. So, keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. So yeah, pretty much in general, if you guys really enjoyed this episode, so be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. It really, really helps our channel grow. It helps us work on new projects, new Let's Plays, and also come up with ideas for new content for you guys. So it really, really helps if you subscribe to this channel and help it grow. But without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button, comment below what you think, share this to your friends, subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, and here's a hop for the road. Ow! Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. What a nice moon rises!